inside Bill Gates' $154 million mega mansion. Oh, this is good.
House of all time.
Oh God,
For me, it's the coolest house of all time.
Music, TV shows, and even the perfect temperature that will follow you to every room without the touch of a button. That's what it's like living in Bill Gates' world.
Wait, that's pretty funny though. That's just Nest, right? That's not really that significant.
An always fluctuating net worth of about $115 billion, Bill Gates definitely has the billions and the brains it takes to create a futuristic, high-tech luxury home. His massive Washington mansion has everything from speakers hidden behind the wallpaper and in the pool to floors that can sense who is walking on them. From his private cinema and library with secret doors to his 23-car garages, here is what it's like to live as...
The one has fucking 50-car garage, dude. Broke boy. Imagine only having 23 cars in your garage, dude. Ew.
As the founder of Microsoft.
Oh, I'm done.
It took Bill Gates...
Bro, young Bill Gates kind of looks like Carl Jacobs. I can't believe I'm saying this, but like this hair reminds me of Carl Jacobs a little bit.
With secret doors to his 23-car garages, here is what it's like to live as the founder of Microsoft.
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying? Look at the... He's got that. Carl Jacobs does look... He does dress like Bill Gates from the 90s. Like, he does dress like him.
I'm done.
It took Bill Gates 7 years and $63 million to build his Medina, Washington estate that he calls Xanadu 2.0. The mega mansion's name was inspired by one of Gates' favorite movies, Citizen Kane. Medina is a suburb in Seattle that's known for its rich occupants, like Amazon billionaire Jeff Bezos. Bill Gates put down $2 million in 1988 to buy the plot of land for his teched-out mansion and had 300 construction workers, including 100 electricians, complete his high-tech dream home.
Yeah, Chatter pointed out a really good thing. He said, motherfuckers constantly post photos of Bill Gates and be like, look, rich people don't have flashy things. Meanwhile, this dude is literally living in a $150 million mansion, one of many mansions that he owns.
The home, which was built primarily with 500-year-old Douglas fir trees, is now worth a whopping $154 million.
That's sustainability, baby.
The house might be worth more than what he paid to make it, but owning a mansion this big comes with some serious costs. It was reported that in 2009, the mega mansion's property taxes were at least $1.063 million. But once you step foot inside his high-tech wonder house, you might just decide that Gates is putting his money to good use. Let's get all the basics down before we get into the technology. The Medina home stretches over 66,000 square feet and is meant for lots of entertaining and family time. With 7 luxurious bedrooms and 24 bathrooms, 10 of which are full baths, Bill and Melinda and their 3 children have more space than they know what to do with. The home also comes with 6 different kitchens and a home theater perfect for family time. Who needs to go out to watch movies when it even comes with its own popcorn machine? Bill Gates might not be the youngest billionaire in the US.
Yo, every rich person has a movie theater, dude. I don't get it. I don't understand. I have to ask this question over and over again. What are you doing with all that space, bro? After the 3rd room, like, you should stop. I do not understand what you're gonna do with 6 kitchens. Like, why? Why do you have 6 kitchens, dude? Like, what are you doing? Are you feeding Seattle? No, actually, you can't feed Seattle because that would be a moral hazard and people would think that you can just get free lunch, and there's no such thing as a free lunch, so...
But with a growing family, he likes to stay young at heart. His home comes tricked out with a 60-foot pool and its own separate 3,900 square foot building. Swimming underneath the glass wall will bring you up to a terrace area on the outside, so you can enjoy the warmer days of Washington weather. There's also a locker room with 4 showers and 2 baths, and right nearby is the 2,500 square foot exercise facility. This at-home gym includes
Okay, that's actually... What the fuck? This is a respectable ass gym. This is actually a solid gym.
Sauna, steam room, men's and women's locker rooms.
Wait, unless they... Wait, are they... Oh, no, dude. This is not actually his gym, is it? He's just using, like, a photo of a gym. He's just using stock video. Oh, fuck me, dude. I hate... Okay, these fucking videos are so annoying.
Steam room, men's and women's locker rooms, and a trampoline room complete with super high ceilings.
Like, that's not like actually from his house.
Men's
like,
and women's locker rooms and a trampoline room.
Like, that's not from Bill Gates' house. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. Why would you do that? I just got so bamboozled, dude. I got bamboozled. This is such a scam video. What the fuck?
Complete with super high ceilings. The 2,100 square foot library is probably what you imagine when you think of how Bill Gates spends his spare time. As an avid reader, the huge library is actually his favorite room in the house. In addition to being a cool office space, the library has a dome roof and walls covered in special edition novels and manuscripts, including the Codex Leicester, a 16th century Leonardo da Vinci manuscript that Gates bought at auction for $30.8 million back in 1994. But the library also has its secrets, like all good libraries do. There are 2 secret bookcases, including one that reveals a hidden bar. On the ceiling, a quote from The Great Gatsby reads, "He had come a long way to this blue lawn, and his dreams must have seemed so close that he could hardly fail to grasp it." When it comes to business over pleasure, Gates has the perfect place to wine and dine his friends, co-workers, and many charity associates. The 2,300 square foot dining hall seats up to 150 people for a dinner party or 200 people standing. A 6-foot wide limestone fireplace dominates one wall, while another wall has a 22-foot wide video screen for special presentations, conferences, and watch parties. Bill Gates also loves cars. There are several different garages at different points around his estate, but the most interesting one is probably the underground cave he had.
I love when rich people read books where the story revolves around like what wealth does to a motherfucker, and they're like, yeah, these guys are really cool. I'm just gonna read the first chapter. It's great.
Made out of concrete and stainless steel.
I guess they look at it and they go, yeah, good thing. Someone pointed out in the chat, like, good thing that's not me. You know, I'm very different.
Can fit 10 of his best vehicles. In all, he has room for 23 cars, and we'll show you some of his favorites a little bit later. Now for what you've all been waiting for, the tech. There is so much technology incorporated in Gates' sprawling mansion that the house features an estate-wide server system just to handle all the gadgets. Not that you would know that just by looking inside, because the tech is surprisingly subtle and well hidden. When guests arrive at the Gates estate, they're given a PIN code that interacts with sensors located all over the house. The PIN allows them to use their phone to set up their preferences for things like lighting and temperature. After detecting your preferences, the house will literally change for you as you move around.
What the fuck?
Rooms will become colder if you like them that way. Lights will dim, and even the TV show you are watching in the living room.
Bro, that's why you need the microchip, brother. Yo, I got it. I just got it. We are all welcome to Bill Gates' house once we get the microchips. And the microchips will automatically adjust to our personal preference, dude. Poggers, brother. We're all going to Bill and Melinda Gates' house, brother.
Or your bedroom will follow you around on different video screens as you move through the house. Plus, you might be thinking that having such a big house can be a pain for certain things, like finding an available phone to answer when someone calls the mansion. No worries at the Gates estate though, because the house detects who's home and where, so only the phone closest to you will ring. The floors throughout the home have sensors in them. When someone enters, the system knows who it is by their weight. This isn't only useful for ringing phones and transferring TV shows, it also works as a great security system, because if someone unknown gets into the house will know the exact moment they entered and where they're going. We gotta say, so—
Bro, this system that they're talking about is literally what like high-tech security museums use. Time to become the exact same weight as Bill Gates. I'm pretty sure there's other ways of fucking figuring out when Bill is walking around.
So far, Bill Gates' system is blowing Alexa out of the water. Another subtlety of the Gates home are the speakers hidden all over the mansion just behind the wallpaper. This is what allows the music you choose to follow you to every room without you so much as lifting a finger. Pair this with the heated floors throughout the mansion and even heated driveways, and staying at the Gates house is
yeah, he does have a $30 million Da Vinci doodle. True, it is literally a fucking museum.
Probably one of the most relaxing vacations you'd ever take. That epic pool also has a high-tech secret. There are speakers underwater that connect to your PIN as well, so you can play any music you like while diving deep. No details on whether or not there are speakers in the showers, but we'd be surprised if there wasn't. There are also $80,000 worth of computer screens around the house that can be transformed into art. The screens display the family's favorite paintings or photographs, which are stored on devices worth $150,000. Using the interface, anyone who visits can find their favorite piece and put it on display to feel more at home. But since real art is more valuable, Gates also has an extensive art collection that includes works by Leonardo da Vinci and is valued at an estimated $130 million.
What?
It seems like displaying art for his family and guests to play with.
This is, yo, by the way, I straight up believe that Bill Gates and people like this are the reason why like art thieves operate. You know what I mean? Like, you know, this motherfucker has some art that like is behind like a secret panel or something that he only shows like his cool guests. You know what I mean? Like the Boston art thief sold it to Bill Gates or something. Okay, this is an actual museum. And so it makes sense that he has like the house can literally detect poor people. Yeah, dude. There's turrets behind the walls that open up when they recognize that you made less than $65,000 last year.
With on digital screens helped preserve his much more expensive physical collection. Bill Gates definitely thinks ahead, but he didn't buy Xanadu with all the ideas in mind of how he can make his home a high-tech haven. In fact, the 1,900 square foot guest house was the first building to be completed on the property and served as a testing ground for all the tech he wanted to incorporate into the main house. The grounds of his home also inspire some high-tech tricks. There's a 40-year-old maple tree that grew close to the home's driveway that Gates is reportedly very fond of. It's monitored by a computer and water is automatically pumped into it if the computer senses that the soil is too dry. This inspired other natural areas in the yard to be treated the same way. Even gardening at the Gates' estate is like a dream come true. Sustainability and being eco-friendly are very important to Bill Gates. So really...
Dude, I love that, dude. I love when... Yeah, sustainability is really important to me in my $150 million mansion that has like... that needs its own power grid to power up because everything is electronic. Just to power up the servers that operate the complicated electronic grid that I have within my house. But I do really fucking care about the sustainability. I'm just saying.
We shouldn't be surprised that he has computers watering his plants. Xanadu 2.0 is also an earth-sheltered house that was built into its surroundings for better temperature regulation. There is also a stream and wetland estuary on the ground that was...
Yeah. I love sustainability, which is why I built my fucking $150 million mansion with 500-year-old Douglas fir trees that was put together by, you know, like blind Indonesian kids who we blinded afterwards, specifically so they could never recreate this incredible piece of art, dude. You know, that kind of sustainability.
Created to solve any problems with runoff from the property's large walls.
Where are the fucking plastic plants, Bill and Melinda Gates? Huh? Where are the plastic plants? No artificial flowers. Is not sustainable.
Another place where Gates has given into some extra luxuries is the lakefront shore on his Medina property. The shore contains large quantities of important sand brought by a barge from St. Lucia each year. When he's too busy for a tropical vacation, he just brings the beaches right to his backyard. Not that Bill doesn't get away as often as possible for a tropical retreat. It might be hard to imagine needing a break from a $154 million teched-out mansion, but even being surrounded by the same luxuries...
I love the sustainability of expensive sand. I love the sustainability of building my own beach with expensive sand, dude. Niall's house is better. His can change the world.
And so it costs $5 million a week and even comes with its own helicopter. Another place where Gates has given into some extra luxuries is the lakefront shore on his Medina property. The shore contains large quantities of important sand brought by a barge from St. Lucia each year. When he's too busy for a tropical vacation...
Dude, how the fuck is he... Yo, that shit is crazy. Like, listen... You know how we talk about like, oh, well, you claim to want to make society better, yet you participate in it. But like that's wild, bro. This dude's carbon footprint literally looks like a micronations. You know what I mean?
He just brings the beaches right to his backyard. Not that Bill doesn't get away as often as possible for a tropical retreat. It might be hard to imagine needing a break from a $154 million teched-out mansion, but even being surrounded by the same luxuries gotta get boring sometime. Luckily, according to CNBC...
Hey guys, I'm sorry. You need to keep fucking sucking on a goddamn paper straw, okay? Because Bill needs his fucking St. Lucia sand, okay? It's not the mega corporations that are the problem. It's not the wealthy that are the problem. You are the problem. Keep sucking on that paper straw, motherfucker. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.